Hi everybody and welcome back to the Girly Girl Bookworm. So I'm back. I am so sorry that I have not been around. I kind of mentioned it on my Instagram, which I will link down below because it's new, that I had a lot of family-ish drama going on the past week where there was just no way I could film, and I unfortunately had to take a break, which was so frustrating after I was like on such a filming roll. I just like it broke my heart when it like fell apart and I couldn't film anymore for the week. But here I am. I am going to show you some new stuff that's not normally on my channel, and that is a coloring haul. If you are just watching this video just for an update, I will be filming my weekly wrap up next, so keep your eyes peeled for that. I decided that I was going to try my hand at the adult coloring book thing. I am a big, huge fan of Jen from Reading with Pugs. I've mentioned her a lot on this channel. She usually does like book related videos, but recently her channel has kind of taken a turn to coloring, and I was watching her videos a couple times. I kept checking in on her live videos, and I was like, you know what, I kind of would like to try that. I know I'm not gonna be very good, but like I'd like to try it. My big thing was I knew there was a coloring book coming out that I knew that I was just going to need. I just knew I was going to need it. So I ordered it, and I ordered my first set of colored pencils, and I ordered this coloring book, and then I got nervous that like I'm going to mess this coloring book up, so I better order some practice coloring books. So I went on Book Outlet and went a little nuts. Hence this book haul. Not book haul, but I guess you could call it book haul. I'm going to first start off by showing you my new colored pencils. And I got the Suede Style 120 pack of colored pencils. I like them so far. Some colors are a hit, some colors are not. Like my beige ones are like really, really hard to color with. They like are the biggest pain in the butt. You have to like color really dark. So there's the first row, comes with 2 sharpeners, and then it just continues going on from there. I'm not going to like take them all out, but there's 120 of them in this box. And like I said, some of them are really good hits and some of them are really big misses. These were on Amazon. They're like normally like what Amazon's trying to say is that they're normally like $90-ish, but I got them for like 21 or something like that. So that's why I figured this would be a good place to start. I know a lot of people like Prismacolors and things like that. So, but I figured I wanted to make sure that I can get myself in the routine of coloring before I go and break the bank. So this is my first set. If you have any tips or advice on this set, or let me know, because I know nothing. So the coloring book that inspired this whole thing is the Thomas Kinkade, The Dreams collection. I am obsessed with his paintings. My family has one that's not a Disney one, like over our fireplace that we dreamed after having for years. My parents bought us one for Christmas for when we move into our house, which is hopefully this week, by the way, for our fireplace, and that one's a Disney one. And I have like a little Pinocchio Disney one, and I love his paintings to pieces. Like, love them. And his Disney collection is no exception. And then I saw a flip through. Jen did a flip through of this book, and it includes the Disney picture on one side and the coloring page on the other. And I was like, you know what? This is my way to get like all of his Disney collection without buying all of them. Oh, this is the one that I colored already. But like I was like, this is the way I can get. This is the one I own too. Like, oh, here's my coloring. This is the way I can get all of his paintings without buying all of his paintings for $10. So this is what inspired my thing, but I did not want to ruin this by having ugly pictures. So then I made my Book Outlet haul. Sorry the lighting keeps being fluky. I think this is like throwing off my balance of some kind, but hopefully in editing that won't look so bad. So I bought that, and then onto the Book Outlet books. I got 7 coloring books for $37. So each coloring book was about $5. So I figured that way, if I don't get into coloring, at least I have really cute coloring books to flip through, and they didn't break the bank. And if I do get into coloring, I've got a lot of choices. So I grabbed the Disney Tsum Tsum coloring book. Again, they're really, really cute. I've been like flipping through it, and I love the options to color. I cannot wait to get started into one of these. I grabbed the Beauty and the Beast one, which I did not realize was actually based off of the movie and not just Beauty and the Beast in general. This is actually based off the live action movie, but I do love that it has simple pages like that where you could just really have fun with, but it does have, like, you could tell, like, that's supposed to be Emma Watson in it, but this one also just looks like so much fun with lots of different things that you can do and be creative with. I grabbed the Muppets because I love the Muppets. So there's lots of great little details too, like this is not Muppets, but it'll still be fun to color in and have a design. Fozzie Bear. This is my favorite page. I cannot wait to color this in. Swedish Chef, and these like fish and pots. I cannot wait to color that one. This is just too much fun. Too much fun. I'm really excited. And then this one is the one I am most intimidated by now. Like, I thought the Thomas Kinkade one was intimidating. I was wrong. This one is super intimidating. This one is the Disney Animals collection. And, oh, this one's so scary. Okay, guys, ready? Like, look at the detail in those drawings. This one's a little harder to flip through because it's bigger. But, like, look at. Awesome pictures. But I am super duper intimidated by this book. It'll be super fun though. I'm like really excited to get to it, but I'm super intimidated. So out of all the coloring books, this one might be the last one that I attempt. This one, oh my gosh, I was like, I wasn't sure if I wanted to buy this one, but then I did, and I am so happy about it. And that is the Disney Villains coloring book. I'm not a huge Disney villain fan. Like, obviously everybody likes their villains and things, but like, I'm not like, there's people who are like Disney princess fans, and there's people that are like Disney villain fans, and I'm definitely a Disney princess fan. But I was like, I feel like I want this one, so I'm so glad I did. This one actually might be one of my favorite coloring books that I bought. But like, this one also kind of follows that same like detailed theme. But I love this one because it includes like lesser known, lesser famous like characters. So like if you just saw like they've got not Hercules, Hunchback of Notre Dame. Somewhere in here, I'm probably not going to flip right to it, but there was, like this one is from Rescuers Down Under. I believe the next page, if I could get it to flip, is, oh no, it's not the next page. I thought it was. Medusa from the original Rescuers Down Under, not Down Under, just the plain Rescuers. So like there's lesser popular villains in here, and like those are probably like some of my favorite villains. They've got Emperor's New Groove in here. They've got Fox and the Hound in here. So I'm like really excited about this one. This one I have seen before, and that was the Princess Collection. I actually bought this book for Jen, who inspired this whole thing, back on my honeymoon. I bought her this book in Disney and sent it to her because we tend to do that whenever we go to Disney. We tend to like buy each other gifts and like send them to each other. So I bought her this one. This one is a lot more simpler, even though, of course, I open up to like the most crazy page. This one is a lot more simpler than like the Disney Villains and the Disney Animals. It's not as like, there's not like the cutouts in the middle of them, like they're just plain princesses and things like that. So this one I'm really excited about as well. And then the last one is kind of my most disappointing one. It was just one that I kind of got out on a whim, and that was the Home for the Holidays, which I love this cover. It is like stunning, but it's not as cute as I thought it was going to be. Like I was expecting like robins, and like this is probably the closest you get to some robins. I don't know. I wasn't as excited about this one as I thought I was going to be, but you never know. By the time holidays come around, I might get a little bit more excited about it. I don't know. I'll have to see. I don't know how I feel about this one right now. But those are all of my coloring books that I got. If you have any advice, any tips, any booktubers, or like not booktubers, they're not booktubers, any coloring video people that you watch on YouTube, please let me know. I'm looking for some advice, some tips. I'm clearly a rookie and a newbie, but please let me know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys really